All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he could do with the opportunity tonight, DC. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
He's having his way with him here. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Khamzat Chimaev. Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Chimaev's back in full mount.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. Oh.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
3 minutes to go here, round one. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Dricus du Plessis.
He's got to start throwing now.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount. With 90 seconds to go in round one.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here. Chimaev's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now. Oh, big shots from the top.
Changing the position.
Under a minute to go in the round.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Khamzat Chimaev, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, trim, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better with being mounted fully by your opponent.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Oh, strike lands. The best strikers thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, nice level change.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Got his guard pass.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go, again, half guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Getting them out here. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Side control now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, the fighter's gonna have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chimayev. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan and enforcing.
30 seconds to go in the round. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Nice good jab.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. And there's the single. All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, he's in trouble.
It's getting very tight. Great submission defense. Was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimayev. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Du Plessis' torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side. Trying to set up a submission now.
That is tight. Working very hard to get this arm bar. As close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimayev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
90 seconds to go. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Du Plessis' cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the... Oh, it looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. You have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that. Chimaev's
lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. 30 seconds to go.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. He passes to half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Good work from the top here by Chimayev. Another ground and pound strike lands. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Oh, right into mouth. He's got to be careful here.
Well, you know this. Oh, big shots raining down. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Chimayev's got his back yet again. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position.
Chimayev's going for a choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Chimayev's got his back again.
Beautiful transition.
Chimayev's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. This is a terrible position. In the half guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Duplessis.
refs won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, that's very deep now.
Oh, Bale's on the submission now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Now he's going full mount.
Duplessis' cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Chimaev ground and pound from half guard.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Final seconds of the round. Duplessis is in half guard. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it, because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, there's the single. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Duplessis. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Duplessis' cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Under 3 minutes to decide this one.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him kick your flag. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's choking. There it is.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
tape.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Chimaev's back in full mount. Under 1 minute to go, 5th and final round. High fight IQ there as he targets that significantly swollen area. Well, he's got his back now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Final seconds of this fight.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-44, and 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chimayev.
All right, so the welterweight cut never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimayev, but certainly no issues on fight night. He goes the distance and gets it done by way of decision.
I mean, we saw it, right? We saw it with the fight against Gilbert Burns where he got tested, and it was hard, and you wondered whether or not this crazy, exciting challenger had that ability to fight long, to fight the top of the division. He showed it in Burns, and he continues to show it now as he's winning decisions and looking very comfortable doing it.
Another challenger turned back for Khamzat Chimayev tonight. There will be options later this year at probably 85 and 70, but another test passed tonight for the Chechen Swede, Chimayev.